dear colleagues, we continue our working day in Ukraine Crisis Media Center, and I give the floor to the spokesperson of the Ministry of Defense, Oleksiy Chernobay. Good morning, dear guests. I'm glad to see you at our press conference. By order of the Ministry of Defense, the Ministry continues its work on returning into under operations the Ministry of Defense, land plots and the real estate that were illegally seized from the Ministry by the efforts of the legal service of the Ministry of Defense and of Military Prosecutor's Office. Under control of the Ministry of Defense have been returned objects of the military hospitals in Dnipropetrovsk and Kharkiv. Supreme Economic Court of Ukraine, by its decision, rejected cassation appeals and upheld decisions of Dnipropetrovsk and Kharkiv regional courts to return to the Ministry of Defense. The property of military hospitals of the Ministry of Defense. According to this decision, the Ministry restored its right to operate property of a total area of over 26,000 square meters. Ukrainian citizens continue to join the ranks of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. Since the beginning of this year, the contract with the Armed Forces of Ukraine signed over 6,000 officers. The Ministry of Defense continues awarding servicemen that perform their duty and protect their country. Over the last week, over 60 servicemen received awards from the Ministry of Ukraine. As of today, since the start of the ATO, over 17,500 of servicemen and staff members who participated in the ATO received awards from the Ministry of Defense. In addition, the Ministry continues paying financial awards to the servicemen who participate in the ATO. As of today, they received 1,120,000 hryvnias, 6,165,000 for carrying out their duty, and 136.5 for direct participation in combat. The total amount of death compensation payments to the families of fallen soldiers is 1,317.5 million Ukrainian hryvnias. And soldiers who suffered injuries and received disabilities received 658 million hryvnias of help. Since the start of the ATO, the Armed Forces of Ukraine received medical equipment and medicaments from international partners. In the framework of current contract of the Ministry of Defense, received from the USA medical supplies for a total amount of $10.5 billion US. Ukrainian Army has received from the USA medical equipment for a total amount of $14 million US, from China for $3 million, as well as from Great Britain, Canada for $300,000 US, as well as from and other for other amounts from France, Hungary, and Poland. The Army is going to receive humanitarian help from Canada, Switzerland, Great Britain, Germany, USA, and Pakistan. The delegation from Ukraine participates in an international symposium of warrior care in the 21st century, held in the Air Force's base in the USA. Ukrainian experts will present their experience that they received in the ATO, and proposals of Ukrainian delegation of care for wounded warriors and work with their families will be are included into the protocols of the symposium and will enter the NATO standards in military medicine. Military engineers in the ATO zone over the last week cleared from explosive devices over 7 hectares of land and diffused over 800 explosive devices. Since the start of the ATO, they defused over 126,600 mines and explosive devices and cleared from unexploded ordnance over 2,600 hectares of territory in Donetsk and Lugansk region. Thank you for your attention. This is all for today. Dear colleagues, the next event is at 10:30.